Good morning, y'all. It's time to get ready again. Make the donuts. Y'all remember that commercial? Are y'all old enough to remember that commercial? Well, I've got to put my face on, and I thought, you know what? We talked about this yesterday, and I'm going to try this new Revlon Photo Ready Insta Filter Foundation. It's new. So I hope it's good, y'all. Because here's bad news. Whatever I'm with, I gotta go to work like this. How y'all doing? Oh, man, that coffee's so good. It tastes like eggs and bacon. I almost put coffee up my nose. How can coffee taste like eggs and bacon, Beth? Only I would say that. I amaze myself at how ridiculous I sound sometimes. But anyway, okay, so we're shaking this up. I always do hit the bottom because that kind of takes whatever's been sitting there off, and I shake it upside down one way and then another. So, hope that's shaking it enough. It is a sponge applicator, which is interesting. And I would imagine it is a shake well before using twist base to dispense foundation. Excuse me, I have some little burps. Okay, y'all, I'm twisting. I would imagine what this is doing is just like any other kind that just squeezes the bottom. Maybe I'm going the wrong direction. I don't see any coming out, y'all. Alright, so I'm going to do this on the back of my hand. One dot. Okay, so keep trying. Ooh, boy, there it came. So once it starts coming out, it is very liquidy. Let me warn you that. So I'm leaning over so that doesn't get on my shirt, but that's what it looks like. It's like a liquid. It's not a cream. So here goes nothing. Okay. Okay, first of all, I will tell you right now it's extremely thin. Now, that could be a product of me not shaking it well enough. So let's do over here. Not much comes out. It's kind of hard to tell how much you're going to need and how much coverage I'm going to be getting from this. Okay, I think I still need one more pump. Here comes a little pump. A little squish right up. Let's do the nose. Let's do the chin. Now, as you, I would imagine, over time, as you use this, some of that makeup's going to stay in that sponge. Probably be a little easier for application because it's angled. It is easy to go around the edges of the nose, which you always should. It's really weird. It's hard to tell, do I need some more? This is very much like, okay, not that. Where is it? Alright, I don't know what to do with it, y'all. But you know the, no, I want to show you. Hold on. Hello? Alright. I apparently don't have that concealer handy. Maybe I took it into the other room. The Adri one. It has a little sponge on top. But it's got a little more, it's a different kind of sponge. It's not this kind of sponge. It's a little more woolly looking or something. And I love it. It's a great, great, great concealer. I'm going to put a little more up. Again, I'm just a little nervous what might be coming out. Let me get my hair back a little so I can make sure I'm getting good coverage on this, because I know I don't feel like I got a lot here. How about not any? What do y'all think? I don't think any's coming out. In order to give it a good trial so y'all don't go waste your money. Cause this is very weird. There's like a dry place right there and it's just hanging on that. And I will confess, I was going to, but I didn't put on any of my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. for moisturizer is what I intended to do. There's another little... It's weird. I was turning and turning it and nothing was coming up. I feel like I need a lot more than this. There. Let's see how this does. I feel like it's very, very thin, y'all. Now, for those of you who don't like a lot of heavy coverage, it's very thin. You'd love it. But I gotta say, I feel like it's doing the job of foundation. Foundation isn't, I mean, it is face paint. But it isn't to erase every imperfection. It's the job of foundation. That's the job of concealer. The job of foundation is to even out the skin tone all over the face. That's the job of foundation. And I do feel like it's doing that. I've just got a really weird place right there this morning. I've never had that before. And I feel like it has something to do with the consistency of this product. Okay, I'm doing a little bit more. Now, I'm not saying you would have to do this every single time. I'm saying, because I don't know this product very well yet. Okay, so that will show you kind of the consistency I'm working with. Again, I didn't get my hair back like a ding dong. Usually I don't have to pull my hair back, but because I'm using a brush. But because this is a sponge applicator, I feel like it's getting, I gotta be careful about what's in the way. It's very interesting because it's a sponge applicator on how to get coverage from it. But I'm getting there. We're gonna go ahead and go down. You know, elongate. Well, I gotta say, y'all, it's doing very good coverage. Because I had a really dark mark there, and look, it's gone. So I feel like it's doing very good coverage. What do y'all think? My big age spot's not as noticeable at all. It actually appears to be a decent skin match. Y'all know I don't like to put a lot on my forehead, so I'm just going to use whatever's left on the sponge, like I always would on a brush. This is mainly just to get the same color, so it's not two completely different colors. But I don't like a lot of coverage on my forehead. I don't want to add product I don't need, and there's no real issues there as far as discoloration. So again, I have to make sure I went down here really good. Yeah, it did. Then also a few down here. Just again, you just want to make sure that the color here and here matches here. And I am going to just use this to kind of pack it in the pores on either side of my nose, because that's where you've got the biggest pores at my age or any age. And just make sure I got my chin good. It feels thin, and yet it seems to have done a good coverage job. So what do y'all think? I would say it's worth a try. Now again, my coloring is, I'm pretty pale. But as you age, you also get a little bit of a red hint undertone. That's why it is good to have foundation. And this is 220 Natural Beige. So if y'all... But lighting, y'all, it's really hard to tell. I mean, lighting's everything. My husband always reminds me. He's in the paint industry, so he sees people get like all worked up about stuff that it's really just lighting. Alright, I've got gray on today, so... I kind of want to be very neutral today, to be honest. What do I want to do today? Let's see. Do I want to do the Revlon Color Stay 555 Moonlit? Did I do that? Yeah, let's keep it all Revlon, because this was a Revlon product. Again, the name of this is Revlon Photo Ready Insta Filter. So I guess that's why it's looking very filtered. I don't know what's in it, but it does really feel like it had decent coverage. So obviously I'm going to have to let y'all go after a day. I mean, let y'all go. Let y'all know after a day how did it hold out throughout the day. So I will do that. All right, so I'm going to use this. You could just use the sponge applicator in there because one's wide, double-sided, one's pointed. Let's just use it. Sometimes I like to make sure that we use what it comes with so that you, if you don't have a set of brushes, let me wipe it off good, that you can feel comfortable in using what it comes with. So let's just do those little, woo, that's white. That's good, that's good. We'll blend that out. Inner corner and over the lid. Let's go under here again. And because it's a sponge applicator, it gets in the pores really good. You don't have to go back and forth like you do a brush. This has got some little sparkles in it. Which we know I like sparkles. Yes, even for my lady skin. But here's the thing about sparkles when you get older, if you don't want to highlight any wrinkles, stay away from areas that have a lot of wrinkles. So your tear duct's not one of them. Your eyelid's not one of them, and under here isn't one of them. Right in there and right out here is where you want to kind of watch it. Now I do go past this up here so that it'll brighten it a little. So that totally just negates everything I said. So there's that. Okay, so now I'm going into what they would be the next color. This is the transition color right here. And again, this is 555 Moonlit. And it's just a good neutral palette. So we're going above the crease and up. And this is the kind of transition area from under the brow down to the crease. So you want to have a color that's kind of a lighter brown to blend down to a dark brown, but that also blends in well to your highlighter. And I feel like that did very well. What do y'all think? I'm even going to use the edge of this to kind of blend that a little bit.